So, got another vlog today. I'm happy to be back. Posted 2 reviews yesterday of this mod, along with another mod of mine. And for some reason, music just started randomly playing. So, here's what it looks like outside today. Very bright. In fact, I had to roll up my sleeves just because of how bright it was. So if you didn't see, I posted the review of this mod. This is a JMod's custom box build mod. If you want to know how well this mod works, go ahead and check the video out. So, yesterday, mind you, we do security for this apartment complex. And the apartment manager, she's been complaining today that, well, not just today, she probably has already complained today, that for the past couple of days, and like weeks or so, something like that, that there's all these cars broken into. Okay, there's all these cars broken into. There's always glass on the ground. Okay, mind you, yesterday, right before we went to Subway to go get dinner, there was literally just three or four, either detectives or undercover cops, and they were off over right there. Mind you, that's my pickup. But they were saying that they didn't tell us what they were doing or anything. We just saw them. We didn't even ask what they were doing. So there was that. And they were driving the same Tahoe that did the raid right across the street from me. Right across. Focus. Let's see if I can get this. So that top apartment back right there, right where my thumb is, that one had the raid go on. That one had the raid with the CSPD. Okay. Okay. So that one had the raid. There were, I noticed the female and one of the guys. Okay, those were the only ones I noticed. And then there was this, he was a really nice black gentleman. Really nice. I was out actually walking the dogs when I saw them, and he actually gave them both dog treats. The guy, that cop, carries dog treats in his car because he's a canine unit. He's a canine unit for CSPD. So there was all that, but the apartment people that run, the office people, saying that all these cars were getting broken into and everything, but when you go and actually look at the ground, no glass. Okay, mind you, these guys are very lazy, so we're moving here pretty soon.
It allows you to import signals from a variety of devices.
We're moving, and this showed up about a month ago. This showed up. See this crack? Runs up there, all the way back. That's the ceiling falling. Okay, and it's not like that for any of the rest of the house or the apartment. So we're moving. There's another there's another crack right here. And mind you, when we moved into this apartment, it had a 5-star rating. Mind you, the 2-bedroom apartment here is like $1,600 a month. A 3-bedroom is $2,100 a month. Expensive little apartments. You'd think they would take care of them. Now in the office, on the other hand, there's nothing wrong with the office area, except for boxes everywhere, and that's about it. Boxes everywhere, but you know, there's no cracks or anything like that in the ceiling. So it's like, what the hell? And they told us, oh, don't worry about it. The paint's just chipping. Okay. Mind you, when we moved in, this was not here. This crack, and yes, it is a crack. Okay. This was not here. Okay. It actually stretches all the way to about right here. It's hard to see. It's cracked. But you can definitely see it right here. Guys, I can pull this. Watch this. Okay. So that's horrible, and they told us they weren't gonna fix it. Okay. When we moved in, they just replaced the washer and dryer, so we didn't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, they're saying that all these cars are getting broken into. Nothing. Okay. One guy supposedly had his car broken into and his pistol stolen, but he never never went to the police and filed a police report. Okay, here's what's weird. Okay, normally if your car gets broken into, you go to the cops and write a police report, especially if there's a gun in your vehicle and it's stolen. Why wouldn't you write a police report about that? Oh wait, it's because it never happened. That's why. Okay, that's why. It never happened, so you guys, they want us here 24/7, 365 days a year, so they don't have to pay for service calls. There's a lot of, my nose itches. I got some bad allergies coming in. I can already feel it. The tenants will call our dispatch phone, and for every little thing, literally, we had a dude, I can't remember if it was a dude or some chick, that called us because a guy was out there starting up his diesel in the morning. Mind you, it was 9 o'clock in the morning. He was starting his diesel. It was like 28 degrees or something like that. Okay, if you know anything about cars, you need to let a diesel warm up before you drive it. Okay, any car, really, but diesels especially, they're loud. You can't quiet them. So, just complaining about everything. Okay, they would complain about everything. Feel my nose starting to itch. Don't you hate that feeling? Oops, sorry. Don't you hate that feeling? You got this like really horrible itch and you can't get it off of your nose. Fuck. It's annoying. Got the dogs. Aurora. They're gonna go out here and bark. But yeah, so yeah, so annoying. So yeah, it's really funny, and the person that we're, if there is break-ins happening, that we're actually thinking that is breaking in, is actually one of the maintenance guys. He lives down in one of the basements, and we have keys to all of the basements. He changed out one of the deadbolts, and told us he was going to give us a key, and then said he was not going to give us a key. So it's kind of fishy. Like, why won't you give us a key down to that basement? We have to check it anyways. Just put a deadbolt on the plate part you're living in. Is that hard? So it's weird. It really is. If you didn't realize, see that big building back in Yonderville? I was born at that hospital. Was it that hospital? I think I was. I was born at that hospital over 20 years ago. It's kind of cool. I can see the hospital from here. But yeah, it's like really weird. And then we had our sink. It was leaking like horribly. You could only put like a cup of water in there and it wouldn't leak. But if you started using the faucet, it would leak so bad. We had to throw away like $40 worth of food saver bags, Ziploc bags, tin foil, saran wrap. Because it all got wet, it started molding. So it was bad. It was bad. It was a no-go. So it's like, we don't get any reports of the break-ins or anything like that. We just get the office saying that supposedly there was all these break-ins. But yet you don't see any of them. You really don't see any of the break-ins. Okay, you don't see the break-ins whatsoever. Okay, mind you, our patrol guard is here during the night for 6 hours. He doesn't catch anything, and he switches up his hours every single time. And the reason why he switches up his hours, because for one time they might be like, okay, he's going to get here at 8 o'clock. As soon as he leaves at 8 o'clock, we start breaking in. So he switches up his times, and everything. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's more like somebody's it's more like one of the ladies in there is covering for somebody. They know who's breaking in, but won't say anything. If that makes any sense. They just won't say anything. So, and then when they give us, they say like all these cars are breaking into, but it's like super, super vague details, like super fake. Like super vague, not fake, but it's like super vague, so I really don't know. But on that note, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.